I used to shoot ProRes. Why? Because one friend told me. Don't bother with BRAW. Clients won't pay you for it, and it's easier to work with ProRes. So I was lazy and I simply used ProRes. In fact, I wanted to make a video about ProRes, why ProRes is better than BRAW and why I'm using ProRes. Smaller files, easier to work with it, you don't need proxies and the usual stuff. But the deeper I dug into formats and ProRes and BRAW, I realized something. BRAW is just simply better. Why BRAW works? Here is why. So, BRAW 12:1 is actually smaller than ProRes LT, which I used before. Second thing, the gyro stabilization. So the gyro on the BRAW works flawlessly, and it's such a great feature. Pretty much you don't need any Ronin or any kind of stabilization. The next thing is 12-bit RAW. So basically, if you overexpose a little bit, or you just have a bad white balance, or something is with light or color, there is a better chance that you can recover your footage. Yes, clients won't pay you extra just because you use 12-bit RAW. But for the editor or me, it saves a lot of headaches, just simply because I fail in some little thing. For example, I forget to set up my white balance, and this can save you. So we know that Blackmagic RAW is harder on hardware, so you need better hardware to work with it, or you simply need to use proxies. Back in the day when I used my Intel MacBook, it was really sluggish and really problematic to use the BRAW. I always needed to generate proxies, which took a lot of time, and that time could be used to edit. Why? Basically because there wasn't hardware decoder for those file types, for those formats, which meant slower playback and slower render. But now, if you use M1, M2, M3 processor Macs, the workflow is easier because those M chips can work with BRAW flawlessly. ProRes, smooth like a butter. Basically, you don't need any proxies and you don't have any problems playing it back, even on older devices. So basically, weddings, events, those type of clients won't pay you for that. They are not gonna pay you for that RAW usage and for your disk space. If you make some mistakes, there's a greater chance that you can save them or recover from those problems. BRAW sometimes needs proxies, especially on older devices. Yes, you might need a faster SSD or a faster SD card, which are expensive, but if you use 12:1 BRAWs, they basically run great on SanDisk Extreme SD cards, which aren't that expensive. For example, I'm now using my SanDisk Extreme card. It's a 128GB card. I can get maybe 1.5 hours of footage on it. So yeah, basically ProRes is easier. It's easier because you don't need proxies and you can work with it even on older hardware. But if you have something where you cannot make mistakes and you make some little mistakes, you can recover from them. I didn't switch back to BRAW just because I like my gear. I switched back because it's safer and you can recover from it. So clients don't pay for perfection. BRAW 12:1 is basically the sweet spot. It's the sweet spot between quality and practicality. ProRes is safe and BRAW is smart. So I share real lessons from building my photo video agency, and I don't want you to do the same mistakes I've made. No file format obsession, just real choices that makes your lives easier. If you want workflows that actually saves your shots, subscribe.